Hello class! Today we're going to talk about what a community is and what the different type of communities there are. So what is a community? A community is a group of people living in the same place or having a particular characteristic in common. You can define a community by the shared attributions of people in and or by the strength of the connection among them. You need a group of people who are alike in some way, who feel some sense of belonging and interpersonal connection. There are three types of communities. The first type is urban, the second is suburban, and the third is rural. What is an urban community? An urban community is a large population, which is either a large town or a city. The type of transportation in urban communities include buses, trains, and subways. You can also find multiple kinds of restaurants and lots of entertainment. Urban communities are usually very busy and super crowded. You can also find skyscrapers and buildings in an urban community. What is a suburban community? Suburban means a community that is located in areas that are outside or the city of a large town. Another name for a suburban community is the suburbs. Where do people in suburban communities work? Many people who live in the suburbs often commute and work in the city. What is a rural community? A rural community is set outside of the city and towns. Rural communities are often farmlands. However, a rural community can also be woodlands, forests, plains, deserts, and prairies. There are few buildings, businesses, and people in rural communities. In these communities, people live far apart from one another. Some questions to think about communities are: what kind of community is Chicago? What kind of community is Bloomington Normal? And what community do you think you are a part of?